Hi everybody, I'm Micheline from Americana Quilting. We do custom quilting and long arming, and you can find a link to our website in the description below. I'm doing a little something different today. I just kind of want to share a little of history with you that I have that I thought you'd like to see. First of all, let me tell you, we're going to be going to the a celebration of quilts, which is the Anderson area Quilt Show. That is going to be July, I've got my cheat sheet here, 17th and 18th, 2026. And we're really excited about going. This is going to be our second show, so that's going to be fun. This is put on by the Electric City Quilters Guild and Prickly Fingers Quilters Guild. I love that name. And this is a line of fabric that I picked up just the other day that we're going to be cutting up into fat quarters and layer cakes and whatnot and selling at our booth. Now this is a Marcus Fabrics line of fabric. It is called Dressmaker by Dawn Heiss of Linen Closet Designs. Now, why she called it Dressmaker is because the inspiration for these fabrics came from a Paris dressmaker's pattern from 1909, which I thought was just so fascinating. I think they are a lovely, lovely grouping of fabrics. There are 20 of them, and I'm really going to be excited to share them with you. Now, one of the reasons that I found this so fascinating is that my mom was from Belgium, and my mom gave me, probably 15, 20 of these old antique books. And what they are, it's like a lady's home journal of the time, right? So I've seen music in some of them. They're all in French, so I haven't read any of them. That's one thing that didn't stick from my mother, is she wasn't able to teach me how to speak French. This particular book is about the oldest one that I have. It is from 1837, so that's really fun. But I'm going to open this one up. This one's a lot younger. It's from 1858, but I'm just going to open it up and show you what they were working with. So there were patterns, and I'm sure there are some recipes in here, all kinds of things. But look at and somebody, and I want to say it's my mother, might have taken some pages out of it, or maybe that's just how it was bound. You know that? But look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So there are patterns in here for all of these dresses and all of the embroidery on these dresses. Let me show you one of them. Okay, let's see. I think it was this one right here. And so they're all on these very fragile, almost tissue paper like pieces of paper. Here we go. I'm holding my breath while I'm undoing this. And from this, you were supposed to be able to extrapolate out and make the items that you saw in those pictures. Isn't it amazing what sewists at the time were capable of doing? And do you see how much easier we have it nowadays? It's almost like things have been completely dumbed down for us, because if I knew how to speak and read French, I still wouldn't be able to do this. I would not be able to create something from this. But I just wanted to share that with you and show you a little bit of history that my mother gave me, that these books are truly one of my most esteemed treasures. And these have all kinds of embroidery designs on them. But I'm not going to unfold this one. It's a little bit too fragile. I hope you enjoyed that little insight into my life. And we are looking forward to seeing you in Anderson on July 17th and 18th. Until next time, I hope your needle stays sharp and your fabric stays starched, and happy quilting. Bye.